Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Savitri from All Things Beautiful. Today I'm going to be showing you an unbelievable trash to treasure idea using all these caps and bottle lids, food packaging, plastic cups, plates, and your juice pet bottle. Yes, I keep all these, I store them, I don't throw them because you never know how they can be used. So I'm going to be placing these lids and bottles in the manner that I'm just showing right now. Wherever I need, I'm cutting it to shape. What I'm going to be doing today is a beautiful concrete, faux concrete. Basically, it's not actually concrete, but it looks like concrete, so or a cement ware. So I'm going to be creating a faux cement ware planter, a very vintage style planter. You must have seen it in those olden temples and very old ancient ages, those beautiful big concrete planters. That's what we're going to be making today. So after seeing how I want to place my lids and cups and everything, I am just going ahead and sticking all of them together with the use of industrial glue. I am using silicone glue here that I purchased from Itsy Bitsy. So I am just placing the plates and cups one on top of the other and leaving them to dry. Now we are going to be making some nice vintage molds. So I have this Shilpkar or the Fevicryl molded. You have to take equal amounts of part A and part B that are given in the packet and mix them thoroughly. Spend enough time to mix them nicely, roll them and keep mixing them again until they don't become any more sticky and have formed a nice bowl. Now I have these silicone molds with me with different shapes. So I am applying a little bit of baby powder in the mold so that my clay will come out easily and won't stick to the molds. So once I have applied the powder, I am just going to take small amounts of clay and press it down the mold so that it will take shape. You don't need to remove them from the mold immediately. You can just let them dry a little bit. But if you want to bend them on your projects, you take it after a while when they are flexible. If you let them dry completely, you will not be able to flex them or bend them to take the shape of your project. So you can test it and see if they're coming out of the mold with a design imprinted well. Then you can just take them out. These normally dry in few hours. Now I am taking plaster of Paris here. This is easily available in all your hardware stores. So I am going to be using plaster of Paris to create that cement look. So I'm just taking a plastic cup, just take some plaster of Paris powder, and to this I will be adding white glue, your normal Fevicol glue, and water. That is what I am going to be adding, and make it to a paste consistency so that you can apply it easily on the plastic thing that we have made. So the mixture again is plaster of Paris, water, and little bit of white glue. The reason we add white glue is so that it sticks to our plastic or the container that we have stuck together. So mix them thoroughly and just brush them onto your mold that onto the plastic planter that you have created. I have just so this is after I have completely applied the plaster of Paris all over my planter. So this already kind of gives us a cementy kind of look. Now to give that final concrete finish, I am adding some more plaster of Paris here and white glue again. And to get that texture, I am adding a magic ingredient here, which is your suji or rava. Okay, so yes, this is a magic ingredient that can be used in many projects to give beautiful textures. So this will give you that grainy cement kind of a textured finish. So add like quarter cup of your suji or rava, plaster of Paris, water and glue. So if you can actually see that it's a very grainy mixture. You can add the suji as per the texture requirement that you need. Once you add, you just go ahead and apply it on your planter. You can already see that the planter will look quite grainy and a proper cement kind of a look it will give. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it all over the base. Make sure to apply it inside the cup also, so that your entire planter looks like it was made of concrete. So once that is done, my molds that I had created are all dry. So I'm going to be pasting these leaf molds and few other vintage designs that I had made on my planter. So I will put these two swirly vintage molds at the bottom like this. And maybe I will so how to paste it, you can use the same cement, the plaster of Paris mix that we used, or else just add some normal Fevicol glue and stick them together. These will stick well. And the leaf ones, I'm thinking I will give it on top, one on the cup, the bowl part, and maybe on the plate part. So I forgot to bend the leaf, so it dried without the bend, so it broke. That's fine. So I just used some more plaster of Paris there to give it that height, and then stuck them together. So after drying, this is how our concrete planter looks. It is already looking beautiful, but we are going to be painting this, and it is going to look exactly like a cementware or a stoneware planter. So now I'm taking some black here and adding some white. We don't want a very dark black finish, because cement color is what we need. So make it gray, and then just go over and apply all over the planter. Upcycling is so close to my heart. You can do wonders with the stuff that we normally throw out. All we have to do is just think a little bit. And see now how beautiful our planter looks with all trash stuff. So now we are going to be giving it a cement wash, or a white wash I would call it. This is also called a paint wash. So what we'll be doing to make the color more dull and look more like a paint, take some white paint here. You can either use chalk paint or acrylic paint, and you have to water it down nicely. Add a lot of water and make it nice and runny. Okay, so I have taken a little bit of paint, and I'm going to be adding a lot of water to this paint. Mix it well and make it nice and runny. So this technique is called water paint wash. What it does is, since the paint is made very runny, it has less pigment. So when you apply it on your surface, it will not look too white, or too much of the color will not come on your product, and it will just give a nice wash of that color on the surface. So what I am going to do now is keep some tissue paper or a cloth handy, and I am going to take this watered paint and just apply it on my planter. And once I apply, before it dries, I am just going to dab it with the tissue paper that I have. So this is going to remove the excess paint from the surface. So I have just applied the watered down paint on the surface, and I am just wiping my base with a tissue or a cloth. So this what will happen is, since the paint is watered down, some of the color will go seep into the already painted surface, and the rest of the color that is on top is being wiped out with the tissue. So it gives a beautiful cement or a stoneware look. So you will have white and grey here and there, and some blackish darker colors here and there, so that gives a very natural stone look. So this technique, like I said, is called paint wash. So I am going ahead and doing the same all over my planter now. You can use the same method to give a very paint washed kind of effect to any of your projects. So it will work really well. It gives beautiful texture and look. So yeah, that is our completed planter. Now what I will do is to enhance the molds that we did to make it a little more vintage. I am taking some metallic wax here. This is again from Itsy Bitsy. You can also use normal metallic gold acrylic paint. So if you're using a paint, take a little bit of paint in a dry brush, very little bit of paint, and just brush it over all your molds that you created with the clay. Now here I am using a wax, so I am taking my finger and just rubbing some wax wherever I need some gold. So this has given me a beautiful vintage look. Isn't this looking exactly like a cement planter? And we have not used cement at all, but it looks beautiful and very vintage and ancient kind. So that is how we have created a beautiful faux cementware or stoneware planter using some throwaway plastic lids and tin lids and bowls, the food packaging bowls, and some molds. So do try something like these. Don't throw away. If you see all this trash at your home, think what you can make out of them. So what we have done is a beautiful planter which is going to adorn my garden. So do try it. Hope you liked the project. If you like my work, do consider subscribing to my channel and supporting my passion. And thank you so much for being a part of my art journey. Stay safe and stay home and do what you love. Spend time doing what you love. Thank you so much. Bye bye.